Welcome to solverfy.
For this problem, we are told that 85.6% of all students enrolled in university are undergrads. We want to check this, so we have a random sample of 500 college students, and we find that 420 of them are undergrads. The claim is that the true proportion of university students that are undergrads is 85.6%. We want to see, or our hypothesis is that it is different from 0.856. We now need to find our critical value. We are given an alpha level of 0.05, and we know this is a two-tailed test since we are looking at if it's different than. We're looking at it's not equal to. So that means it's a two-tailed. So we have an area on either side. Each area is equal to 0.025. So we find a critical value of plus or minus 1.96. Next, we need to find our test values. We'll start by finding our sample proportion, p hat, which is given as x over n, or our result over our sample size, and our result is 420 over 500. That is equal to a proportion of 0.84. We now need to find our z value. Z is given as p hat minus p over the square root of p times 1 minus p, also known as q, over n. So we have 0.84 minus 0.856 over 0.856 times 1 minus 0.856 all over 500. We get an answer of negative 1.02. So now we need to make our decision of whether or not we can reject or if we fail to reject our claim or the null hypothesis. Let's make our decision based on a graph to start. We have a normal probability, or a normal curve, sorry, with a mean of 0 and a standard deviation of 1. Let's draw in our critical value first. I'll make that red. We have a critical value of 1.96. So I'd say that I have really close to -2. And then we will color this in to show our critical bounds. Next we'll write in our test value. I'll put that as blue, and that's -1.02. And then we'll find our p-value, the probability that z can be less than or equal to -1.02. That we find is 0.24. That is the probability of this happening. But since this is two-tailed, we can multiply it by 2, because it could happen on either side. Either way, we find that since the test value falls in the non-critical bounds, or the non-critical region, in the non-critical region that I'll shade it right here. And since our p-value of 0.47 is greater than our alpha of 0.05, we fail to reject the null. What does that mean? That means we do not have enough evidence to conclude that the true proportion of university students that are undergrads is different from a 5.6%. So that